DSS call the former Kaduna State Governor and ask him what he meant by those comments he made, MBF. The Middle Belt Forum has appealed on the Department of State Services to call the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasir Elrufai, over comments he made. The Middle Belt Forum made this appeal known to the public via a release statement by the National Publicity Secretary to the group Isuwa Dogo on Sunday 18th June 2023, where they condemned the former state governor over the comments which he made concerning the duties of religion in the 2023 governorship election in Kaduna State. If you recall vividly, in a viral video making rounds on the internet, Nasir El-Rufai was seen meeting with some clerics from Islam following the exit from his office as governor of Kaduna State, where he justified his choice of Muslims occupying top positions in Kaduna State government against Christians. However, while reacting to the comments, the Middle Belt Forum, El-Rufai and others had plotted to enthrone the same faith ticket in the state was later successfully replicated at the federal level, adding that Nigerian security agencies should not only place the former governor under its radar, but should be called by the civil police DSS for a conversation. Then what is the point? A conversation that what? I think when it comes to real accountability and actually coming up and creating a solution, we're really not that solution-minded. So the Middle Belt has called on the DSS to not arrest him, but to have a conversation. Wow, what privilege Nasir El-Rufai really has. Because the DSS is holding people like Nnamdi Kanu in custody, and it's been over a year. The DSS flouts court orders. You are literally calling on an unreliable body that does not respect the law, that does not respect the office, that does not respect the positioning of the courts and its decisions, and would literally do whatever, whoever is controlling the DSS, we don't know. But the DSS and how they've behaved, you can't call on an unreliable body to... It doesn't make sense. To me, it just doesn't make sense. And it's not surprising. I'm kind of disappointed because of all things that the Middle Belt Forum could come up with, it's a conversation. And of course, don't get me wrong, Nasir El-Rufai, I think with a lot of northern governors, there's some northerners or actually specifically Muslim politicians who hold office, who make it a point to really emphasize their devoutedness and how Muslim and how they're so into the religion they are. And not that it's not okay to have that as part of your identity. It's sort of overdone in a way where it's like, okay, we know you're Muslim, so why do you keep pressing? Why do you keep pressing on this matter so much? And I think even the vice president, is Shatima, he literally makes it a thing to always emphasize and make sure that we know, by the way, I'm very Muslim. So what do you intend and what do you get by doing that? And of course, Nasir El-Rufai then comparing and justifying why, Muslim politicians get more, or how they should be in positions more than Christians, and how it's justified. Of course, it's a problem. But again, this man, who's going to hold him accountable? He can say what he wants. The same faith-based ticket has basically landed, APC, the presidential and vice presidential seat. So what are we talking about? What are we actually... So what's the conversation really about? Just to say that, let's have a conversation. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, they're strategic. They're never, ever foolish. Trying to ever say that these politicians don't know what they're doing is the biggest lie, and we're literally doing ourselves a disservice, because that would, it's just a blatant, it's just too much of a lie. Like, it's too much of a lie to even, get with. But anyways, let's look at opinions. First, it was started by Mr. Peter Obi, a Labour Party presidential candidate. So what concerns us? How was this whole thing started by Labour Party? Please, we will not entertain, unwise and nonsense comments. Useless people, why can't you call Peter Obi? What did he mean by 2023 election is a religious war? When did Peter Obi say that? If I can go search that Peter Obi actually said that, then that brings a different light to the argument. But to be honest, the problematic party in this case has not been Labour Party. Literally, all they have just been is a strong contender who posed a threat to, the existing powers or existing parties. So I don't understand what the issue is. Now let's see. Let me actually search for this, because it's actually not okay on religious war. That is a problem. Now that is a problem. That should not be it at all. Okay, I see. The religious war audio is basically the voice message that was alleged to be doctored with Oyedepo, yes. And it basically, I don't know. I've not really followed the story to say if it's alleged or if it's not. Obviously, Peter Obi and Peter Obi and the Labour Party have come out to that it is fake. What do you guys think about that? I personally do not take it with all seriousness. But at the end of the day, they use all these tactics and so many, defaming tactics and things to just discredit Peter Obi. Well, it's worked because they're in office now. Well, did it really work, or did they manipulate their way and use their power to get to where they wanted to be? Anyways, put what you think about it in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.